Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome in this new video. In today's video, I basically want to talk about the YouTube channel that I have. It's only good news though. I blurred my infamy on this particular video. I did that so that you cannot know what my exact number and amount of infamy is, because it can contribute to a spoiler. So that's why you see this black circle next to my name. And I also have other things to say. Today we review replays from Danny, and one is from an old friend of mine. I really hope you guys enjoy this. I also have other good news, mainly that has to do with the fact that I have for now a little bit a different job, and it's an IT distribution company. So that is pretty interesting. It's with hardware and stuff. So yeah, kind of like that one. I hope that they accept people like me, and yeah, because it will just open up new opportunities for them. And they'll grow out to a bigger company if we succeed. So I'm gonna do my best to just follow the work instructions and stuff like that. It's gonna be great. I have the time of my life. So anyway, let's get back to the main topic, because I also want to say one very last thing. I released the first chapter is about to get released on YouTube. It will look completely different from before, and that's why I want to say that I have to rewrite certain things. So you cannot anymore watch the playlist that you like to see on this channel, because I created a special playlist for you guys so that you could read the stories. Now I need to rework that completely, because it doesn't make any sense. And you will see soon why it is that way. Anyway, let's get started. So we have Danny here, who's playing railgun, missile, grenade, explosive cannon, and mine. All I can say about the setup is that this setup is excellent. There is nothing wrong with this setup. I completely agree that this is, in theory, the best shooter loadout. But then again, just because something in theory is best, doesn't necessarily mean that it works for you. So you can play with whatever you like as long as it's balanced. And let me explain to you quickly why this setup is so good. The mine is for blocking of roads and to stall time. The grenade is for cover fire, and the missile is also for cover fire. The railgun is for peak damage at long range, just in case people try to attack you with long range weapons. You always want to get equipped with a railgun. And yeah, if you are patient, this is the best setup to play. You can see that Danny has a lot of success here. One other thing that I want to say about this channel is that soon there will be a first video about analysis from a chess from chess matches, and this will get this interesting, so like that's why I had to highlight it in this video, because I have never actually analyzed replays from chess.com. I have never done that. So it's pretty interesting. It's the first time I'll do that, and I will just use all the strategy within me, and yeah, I hope that I can spot the blunders, and yeah, this will be very hard, of course, because chess is a difficult game, and it falsely has to do something with intelligence. So yeah, it's I don't know if I am capable of analyzing that, because analyzing things in this game is pretty easy, because here you can see a plasma spammer. One thing you should know about plasma is that plasma is even less good if you are playing on small terrain, and the reason for that, guys, is because you get overrun really quickly. So yeah, now we have this person here, Bozo, who says, if we play long range, maybe I'll go here, and then I'll shoot out my laser guns, pew pew pew, and then just screw myself over when it's coming to a short range fight. No wonder you're 1600 rated. And actually, you don't even that infamy. You should get back straight to freaking Challenger with a setup like this. This is not a good setup, and it doesn't cut it for a number of reasons. Number one, it's artillery spam. You have one, two, you have already two artillery weapons, and you only want one actually, and not two. And the reason for that being is because why, like, it's not good. It's just not gonna cut the job. So yeah, and then I mean, that setup that we saw back there with the torpedo and the big bertha, that was a decent one. Like, yeah, okay, I guess, but um you really should switch the big bertha for a freaking railgun, because railgun is just overpowered as hell. So why don't you take it? Okay, you might as well do it. um, I don't know what this is. This is probably something like if you spam mines, Rovio will give you a 10-month VIP membership, maybe, but the person doesn't take the VIP bonus. He rather takes the losers back home, and is not gonna cut it whatsoever. The only thing that you will reach is bad gear. Good job, congratulations. You just got outplayed by the most stupidest people. Okay, all right, yeah, sure, all right. And then we have yeah, we just got a lot of projects going on this channel. I've been very busy with rewriting the story, and I really hope that that it will succeed. And I'm not concerned about success. What I'm concerned about is whether or not this is going to be a good release. That is what I'm concerned about, because I want to give you some sort of message here. And yeah, that's the main reason. It's got nothing to do. Well, I mean, it does have to do somewhat with me, because some things that you see in the story will kind of collab with who I am in real life. Because just because you know me online doesn't mean you know me in real life, because I am completely different in real life. Also, about Danny, I want to give you a little bit of hints here, because in the first replay, I saw you spamming mines all over the place. That was kind of unnecessary. I want you to spread them out, and the reason I want you to do that is so that more ground gets covered. And if you place mines, make sure that they stay in the middle of the sea. And the reason you want them in the middle of the sea is because people will hit them more often. And for the speeders here will keep dying to mines, I will give you this hint. Just bump in against a wall. You will hit only one mine, maybe, and maybe not even one. This is a very creative strategy in order to dodge mines. And now some people will say, oh, wow, Marine, you're a genius. No, I'm not a genius. This is just a simple technique, right? This is nothing special. Everyone can do it, okay? Right? You might as well then just do it, okay? So, yeah. Either way, that doesn't really matter. But anyways, like it's pretty damn important that mines get spread out like that, and yeah, to cut out people's escape routes. Right here, we see the same person as before. We see 7,000 battles against 3,000 wins. This is already a bad sign that you are not a good player. And just so you know, guys, just because you see a certain stat doesn't immediately open the door for you to call someone who has 50% win rate mediocre. Because I'm telling you a story right now. I used to be 50% win rate as well. And I'm telling you how I swapped that to 60 to 70% win rate. Okay, because I just want you to I just want to learn you something here. Um, the main reason why you have around 50% win rate is because first of all you don't know the game. Second of all, you don't take advice from others. That is also a bad sign of bad win rate. The other one is bad controls. Um, I definitely suggest that you check some of my videos out because there are a lot of hints on this channel, and not only on this channel, by the way, also on others. If you say like, Marine, I want to learn from a more experienced player, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. You are free to go wherever you want to go, because I know how it feels to be locked out. Um, and you will see soon what happens when people get too claimy over me in a relationship. I'm not gonna spoil anything to you. Actually, I'm already spoiling kind of my plots, but it's okay. You still have no fucking idea what I'm talking about, so it's totally fine. Oh, this is great. What a life. Either way, we have here a second battle. We have two shooters, one interceptor, two shooters, and two speeders. One thing you should know about speeder is faster ships are more useless in closed maps because they perform less good. We see Danny playing like an absolute beast. I'm sorry if I yawned there. Pretty tired a little bit, so I'm gonna, relax soon enough. Work on certain projects later on. I'll see what I do. I'm gonna get there. Beautiful missile launch back there. Cover fire. Nice. Beautiful explosive cannon hit there. And they are outnumbered. And this is what happens when you play double plasma for absolutely no reason. And this is what you get. They had a perfect team. Like they had a perfect team, but then they screwed over. And this is what you get then. There's no way they turn it around. It's game over. It's so over. Not even close. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, pretty busy life here. Let's say that. I also made an appointment with one of my older friends, or at least old friends from school. We are gonna meet up, and she's actually pretty nice. So, you know, doing a decent job there. And some people are gonna say probably here, "Oh, Marina's fixed." Maybe like you don't know me. You don't know me. I mean, if you did, then we wouldn't sit here, right? What a life. I keep saying that, but it's just the truth. So much to learn in such little time. That's kind of sad. I think that is the saddest part about life. The fact that you don't get to learn everything that you want to learn. Gotta make the most of it, you know? And I'm not saying this to get attention. I'm just saying this to give a message to you, to stop getting behind the freaking computer screen, you know? And I mean, not every time you do that, it's bad. Um, I mean, if it's for learning something, then I totally understand that you need it. But what I'm pointing to is that one of my friends is completely addicted to Call of Duty Warzone. Oh man, you know, he kind of reminds me from my past self. I was very negative when I was ranking, and you know what I'm now? Actually, I'm not gonna say it yet. You will see soon enough. The difference between the past me from rank and the now me from rank. All I can say is that in terms of skill, in terms of skill, the Marine Force 1 from now is absolutely worse. That's one thing that I want to say. I am definitely worse than I used to be. But in terms of rank, I completely increased on that. I completely increased. There is no questions asked there. And right now we have here an old friend of mine, Forno Fire Mega. And Forno Fire Mega is a torpedo spammer right here. And I got a message for this guy. I got a message. Do not spam torpedoes like this. Please stop doing it. I beg you. And before people ask, why is this such a problem, Marine? Well, if people get close, you get nothing. Now, luckily for this person, as I like to call lucky, um, this is alright, you know? I mean, it's not the best setup in the world. But what I will do in this person's position is fleet someone who has a decent napalm launcher. And you guys may say, a napalm launcher, Marine? What is your plan? Well, look, what if we use that napalm launcher as a smoke screen? They can't see where the torpedoes are incoming, and you can dodge what you cannot see, right? So if you attack someone from behind, they will not see that coming, and it's basically just martial arts combinations. And you're just you're just laying on the ground, you know, and you're like, oh fuck, I wish I watched out for that. Which is why you have mortar view weapons, guys. This is why sometimes grenade is a better option for speeder than flare gun. But I'm not saying that completely because you see, this is the interesting part about strategy. Everything kind of works, but everything has its like cons and pros. Um, and the key point is to choose something that works for you. That's the most interesting part about strategy. Not everything always works for you, uh, as well as it does for me, right? I mean, I may like to have a cannon on my ship. You may say, Marine, F you, I don't like that. And I do say one thing here that. Wait, what is this setup? Big Bertha spam. Oh my gosh, what am I looking at? Disgusting. That's disgusting. That's not good. What the frick? Oh my god. What did I look at? Whoa. It's so fascinating how sometimes the human brain works. That makes absolutely no sense. Okay, so we see 405 Mega getting killed here. Um, but in general, guys, do not spam torpedoes like this, even if it's for a gold quest. I don't care if it's for a gold quest. Um, and to this setup, I also say, didn't you have a swift torpedo, right? I mean, just because you got a big torpedo, um, request, it does not necessarily mean that you have to use three big torpedoes in order to just destroy targets. You might as well then use two swift torpedoes because they will do as much damage. They will be very hard to dodge, and it's also going to be very insane. So this does not really make any sense. But alright, I digress. Um, the battle's almost ended, and then I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'm gonna say I'll see you later on. I don't know what, where, and I don't know when. Um, I also want to say that in the weekends, I probably most likely will not upload any videos. That has to do with the fact that I'm having appointments there. So yeah, it's kind of sad for you guys. I know, but um, I could also pre-record some other things because I have plenty of time right now. Either way, that was it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Sorry if I make vomiting noises there, because I mean, like, it was just goofy. That loadout there was just goofy. Um, Also, I'm sorry if I didn't completely focus on the mistakes that people made here. I think that makes it the better for you to peek this out yourself as well. Um, but yeah, anyway, I'm saying goodbye, guys. Have a nice day, and make the best of it, and don't hang behind your phone screen all day. There is so many other things to do. So yeah, Marine Force 1 out.